All right, so in this training video, we're going to show you how to use ChatGPT and show some examples of how to create the copy for your social media content if you're doing it on your own and you don't have a copywriter outsourced to, which I recommend doing this. It's good for you anyway as a agency owner. And then also let you know what good copy is. So when you do hire somebody out, you can make sure you double check their work. So let's get into it. So you need to go to, you need to create an account. It's chat.openai.com. Create a quick account. It's free. You don't have to use it. I recommend doing the pay one, but you don't have to. The paid one ensures that you can always use it at any time. So just make sure that you do that. But set up the account, super easy to get started and go through that process. Now, when you do, you'll get a open window like this here. And what's basically what happens is like you'll have a new chat. Basically, you're chatting with OpenAI. So a new chat will look, you'll have just open like this. If you do the paid version, you could use ChatGPT 4, which is, more creativity, more advanced reasoning, and ensures that you're not getting booted off if they get too busy. But we're just going to show you some Chat GPT 3.5 version. So you'll prompt it, ask it questions. You can copy and paste stuff inside here. But here's some examples, ones that I've already done. So we're not getting into it too much, but this is one we did. I actually did today right for this training. So let's go to the beginning of the chat real quick. And basically what I did was this. I gave it a prompt. Okay. And here was my prompt right here. It said, write a social media post for this company, okay, on how they help the homeowner with replacing a 15-year-old roof with GAF Timberline shingles, right? That was the post. So this is what they spit out right here, okay? All this stuff here, which is not bad copy. It's a little much for a social media post. So what I did was I basically copied this. So I hit the copy this right here. I jump over into where I'm posting my content in here, and I pasted it inside here. Let's see where I put it. Nope, wasn't there. I think it was here. Yeah, well, this one was it here. And I just trimmed some of the fat and then adjusted some of the words inside here so it fit more of the brand. All right, so I didn't do a complete copy and paste. There are some good things in there I think that were helpful. And it just kind of highlights this before and after project showcase this roofing company did. Okay. Another example prompt I did here, I said, write a social media post for Social Roofing Exteriors, name of the company, and how it helped homeowner with the following things. Now, these are things that happened during this project that this person was doing. So I put it in there. And then I also said they installed this type of shingle. And then I let it go, right? So they gave me this as the output. Okay. And it's a pretty long output. They gave me hashtags and everything. And so what I did was simply, I felt like it was too long. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. So I came back into here and simply reduced it down, cut some of the fat, made it more readable, and put it in there. Okay. All right. And notice I always put the contact info down here. Always. All right. Another example prompt I said was, so I took a blog post actually from their website and copied a section of it about chimneys or whatever. And I just said, can you write this blog post in the 750 words or less? Social media posts for soil roofing and exteriors. Now that's obviously the initial prompt. And then I pasted the entire blog post in here. All right. So I pasted it in there. So all this is a blog post. So it's not paraphrasing. It came from their website. So it's their own content. And this is what it spit out. Chimney repair replacement. What is right for you? And then it goes through all of this stuff here. Now, I didn't like this. I thought this looked terrible. I don't like the dots here. The dots aren't going to show up on social media. So I ended up massaging it a little bit. I asked another question. Can you make it 350 words or less? And then I asked, because I didn't like it, right? It just didn't look right. It looked too long. And I said, all right, I prompted to do something else. Yeah, I did 650 characters or less instead of words. So I had to play with it and keep prompting it until it looked a little bit better. What it ended up being was this here. And I had it replaced. I just replaced the emojis there with emojis with the dots with emojis. Sorry. All right. So this is kind of a little bit longer post than I really like, but it's pretty informational. And a lot of their jobs they've done lately have been, I've been seeing a lot of chimney repairs. So obviously customers are reaching out, having an issue. So we went with that. Once again, just knowing your client. But yeah, so that's what you're doing. You're just simply prompting them, prompting ChatGPT to write you questions or to give you responses, and you do that there. This was another example here. I think we did with hardwood floors. I said, "Yep, here's another example. Can you turn this paragraph in a social media post for this customer, educating customers on a satin floor finish?" And then I just put this in here, what a satin floor finish was. I took it from a blog from their website. It spit this out here. I didn't like this stuff here, but this wasn't bad. So I took this, copied, pasted, put it inside there, and then massaged it to make sure it fit a more direct tone with this client because that's how they like to do their stuff. So that is essentially how you do ChatGPT with writing copy. Obviously, you need to understand the basis of copywriting. I can't really that could go on forever in terms of how you do copy. I encourage you to learn more about it other than what you learned from me and from ChatGPT. And by golly, please don't copy and paste. This training is literally here just to show you how quick you can get copy done, and then massage through it and learn how to do it. So make sure you're always studying copy, always studying and understanding how to write it. You need to know it as a marketing company anyway. It doesn't matter what you're doing, and if you don't know it, it's just going to hurt you in the long run, I promise. But this is how you use ChatGPT for the social media content, and notice how quick it went out. You can knock this out in 30 minutes. In terms of 7 days for a contractor. So just let you know how quick you can get it done. And it's pretty trainable for somebody else. It takes some time, but once you got a good system in place, maybe save some different types of prompts that you use to prompt it to give you some better answers, works out in your favor. So I hope this training helped. And yeah, let me know if you got any questions.